You know, I'm not going to lie to you guys. My throat is shot right now.
Yeah, we both lost our voice after that Freiermuth touchdown. And I don't know if it sounds like it, but it sure as hell feels like it.
I can feel the effects on my throat.
That game was absolutely nuts.
Absolutely nuts, bro.
That was one hell of a treat for Halloween, man. But it's an even bigger treat that I would say the football god sent to us, because not only did we defeat the Browns today 15-10, the Bengals just lost to the Jets. Mike White, 400 yards and a quarterback sneak to seal the game. We are the only team to have an AFC North win this week, as the Ravens are also on a bye. This is the best Halloween ever.
The best Halloween ever, man.
I'm feeling good. I really am, man. This is probably my most favorite win of the season. And it's only due to the fact after what the Browns did in January and after all the smack that certain Browns fans, I don't want to say all because there are some good ones. Shout out to Unger to the Max. Shout out to Loose Cannon. GG, guys. Tough game. It was a fun game. It was nuts. I enjoyed this game. But certain Browns fans just wouldn't shut the hell up. And
that's why the Steelers need to go into enemy territory and get a win. And that is exactly what they did.
We absolutely shut all those Brownie fans up and show them once again, hey, Ben is still your owner. Because
even when Ben is at his lowest of his career, Ben still owns you guys.
He still outplayed Baker Mayfield.
He did. He freaking did. Now, I will say there were some mishaps, especially on offense.
Oh, of course, there was mishaps on both sides of the field for, I'd say, both teams, to be real with you. But when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the biggest mishap I would have to give this team, outside of the penalties, good Lord, we left so many points off the board on offense due to the penalties, all the holding and illegal formation.
And the false starts.
All these, dude. Like, this offensive line is undisciplined. I get it, still young, but all these penalties is so bad. But none was more stupid than the play that took out Chris Boswell.
Yeah, the fake field goal attempt that they tried.
It was 1:40 left in the first half, and the game was 3-3. And the Steelers were on a 4th and 9 and going for, I believe it was a 28-yard field goal attempt by Chris Boswell. Instead of going for the easy points, they run a fake 20 yards away from the end zone, and Boz overthrows Zach Gentry in the end zone and gets absolutely smacked by, I forget who it was, to the point he got hurt. Which, side note, that should have been roughing the passer because that was a clear neck-to-helmet hit.
But regardless, whether it should have been roughing the passer or not, the play should have never happened.
No.
That was freaking stupid. And apparently Tomlin told the Tracy Wolfson woman on the sidelines that they wanted to be aggressive. And that's exactly what they need to be. And I can appreciate them trying to be aggressive, but don't mix aggressive with stupidity.
Exactly.
Because that was blatantly fucking stupid.
If the plan was to go for a fake, why don't you just go for it on 4th down?
Keep the offense on the field.
You are 20 yards away from the end zone, and you're asking Boswell to throw it.
If you were at like the 5-yard line or the 3-yard line, I can absolutely understand trying to go for a fake field goal. But when you're 20 yards back...
And now it possibly could have cost us, I don't know how many games for Boz.
Because he was out with a concussion.
And we all know the NFL and their concussion protocol. Hopefully Boz is okay, but that was absolutely silly. Tomlin had a pretty poor game today, I would say, on the sideline. Some of these calls he made, it was just a pretty poor game managed game from Tomlin.
Or even from the coaches
altogether. The only coach I'd give credit to was Matt Canada. The offense didn't put too many points on the board, and I accumulate that to some of the offensive line and the holding penalties, the penalties altogether from the offense.
But you saw when Canada was doing his plays, when he was doing the play calling, you could tell it's like night and day.
For fuck's sake, Najee leaped for a touchdown, and we went for 2 since we didn't have Boz. So we're not going to trust Presley Harvin III to kick us a field goal as he's a punter. So we went for 2, and he calls a quarterback draw with Ben Roethlisberger, in which Ben made it, but that was taken back to, guess what? A holding.
By Kendrick Green. But I cannot remember the last time Ben did a quarterback draw.
Probably his rookie year.
I can't remember the last time Ben ever did that. When you see Ben run, it's like an old man running.
Because it is. But Irregardless.
I'm just saying, it goes to show you that Canada is getting his plays in there, and they're working at times.
I was very impressed with what Canada called today. I was very happy, and it gives me a little glimmer of hope for this offense, because we actually started to spread the ball a little bit too. Ray got an end around that was taken back due to a penalty, go figure. Claypool got an end around. We mixed in Anthony McFarland a little bit today, which, he didn't really do much, but you can tell, like, if he's used properly and if he's in space, then he can add to some danger for this offense. Najee had another fantastic game, 26 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown. That's a 3.5 average, but most of those, I would say, short yard runs came in when we tried to close the game.
Yeah.
But receiving-wise, he looked good as well.
He did.
Najee, man, you can just tell, bro. Najee is just growing. He is a talent. He is a grown-ass man.
He is.
I love Najee. And shout out into the receiving core, Deontay Johnson, 6 for 98, a 53-yard catch and run that pretty much sealed the game.
Came up big on that play. Deontay Johnson, man, stepping up big time.
And how about Pat Frymuth? Wow, what a catch.
That touchdown he did, like, the defender was literally all around him. And initially, he didn't catch it.
And remember, this was on a 4th and 1.
Initially, he didn't catch it, but with the defender literally wrapped around him, Frymuth, a rookie, a second-round rookie, concentrating where the ball is and making sure that he's got it in his hands and getting his feet just in bounds for the touch. I could not believe what me and Dan witnessed.
Again, dude, we lost our voice after that. Frymuth catches everything. That's exactly what I shouted at my flat screen TV.
I flipped the fuck out.
We all did.
Dude, Frymuth is something special, man. He reminds me of not only just Heath Miller, but, prime Jimmy Graham. When he was with Drew Brees, like, Frymuth is going to be something special.
He is so reliable. I love Frymuth, man. He had a hell of a game today. Maybe not statistically, but he showed up when he needed to. Same thing with, how about Zach Gentry, who stepped in as the tight end too, because Ebron was out. And with the trade deadline, I'm all for trading Ebron.
Yeah, Gentry stood out, even as a number 2 backup tight end. He did good.
I was very impressed with Gentry, the tight end group overall, even without Ebron. So I'm all open for trading before the deadline Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Same thing with Melvin Ingram, but offense, man, they didn't put up a lot of points.
And they were inconsistent at times. They still got their mishaps.
Especially on the line. I accumulate some of that to the penalties and the inconsistency of the line. And honestly, some coaching calls, because I don't know why you left Dan Moore one-on-one with Myles Garrett all day.
Yeah, that was just so stupid. You know what you're going up against.
But the offense, when they had to step up, they did it.
They did.
They really did.
Gotta give the offense props.
And then the second half, they were pretty gutsy. I know they kind of had to because they didn't have Boz and they were down how many points, but I love the gutsiness when it called for it.
Yeah, in the second half they were more aggressive, which they needed to be because we were down.
Yes.
And I can appreciate that. They are showing signs of growing.
And as for the defense, man, the defense stepped up at times, man. We were able to get a few sacks on Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, 4 sacks in the first half. I think that we only got 4 sacks in general. But that was all in the first half. It was T.J. Watt with a sack and a half. Isaiah Loudermilk got a sack. Wormley got a sack. Cameron Hayward got half a sack.
Yes. So props to the pass rush. They weren't consistent. There were times Baker had all day, but, they definitely got to Baker at times. So I'll give them that.
Yeah.
They stopped the run pretty decently when they needed to.
And that was the main key to winning this game, was stopping the run. I think they did that for the most part.
The only problem I give the defense is they left so many targets open. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, the secondary still got its mishaps as well.
I don't know why you're playing so much zone. I don't know why these dudes are so wide open. It's getting sickening to watch. It's giving me 2015 vibes. And that's awful.
They're very.
When we have the talent that we got on the defense. But props to Minka Fitzpatrick, who made that final play, that final stop that pretty much sealed the game. Defensively. So.
Yeah, Minka came up big with a big play that we all been waiting for.
But hey, the football gods delivered us one hell of a candy bag today, not only defeating the Browns at their house, but the Jets beat the Bengals. And we increase on the rankings in the AFC North. And hey, man, maybe the tide's turning. We all said going to this game that we needed a win to change the tide, to get some momentum going for the second half of the season. That's exactly what we did. It may not have been clean, may not have been completely pretty.
No, it was still an ugly matchup. It was still ugly. I mean, in a way, we all expected it going up against Cleveland. Even an injury-plagued Cleveland team.
Yes.
It was an ugly matchup, but hey, we got the win, and we needed to.
Especially
no matter what.
Not only did we beat the Browns, not only did the Jets beat the fucking Bengals, we beat the refs today. Because holy hell. This was just ridiculous. The refs were throwing flags like they were throwing candy. Like, my Lord. So many ridiculous calls and missed calls. They missed like 2 defensive pass interference penalties that were while someone was covering Johnson. They missed a roughing the passer that was on Ben, which if that was any other quarterback in the league, God forbid, 50 fucking flags covering the field.
Yep.
It was ridiculous. A roughing the passer on Highsmith and Watt late in the game. What else? They missed a roughing the passer on Boswell during the stupidity a fake field goal attempt, which again never should have happened.
No.
But
hey, we looked at adversity through the face and gave it the bird.
exactly.
Said, here's your goddamn treat.
Yeah, exactly. So I love that.
We got the win. We needed the win no matter what, and I'm glad we did.
And on Halloween, man, we're feeling good. So it may not have been the cleanest or the prettiest win, but I'll take it.
But the mishaps that we witnessed from offense and even defense,
And even the coaching staff,
you know, they got to fix it. They have to.
they got to clean it up heading into a strong stretch in the second half of the season. But
Yeah.
we needed a win to increase on the division rankings, to prevent staying at 4th place, and to get some momentum going for the second half of the season. And this is what we needed. This is what we got. And you know what? I like it.
Yep.
I'll take it, man.
And I got to give the Browns props. Good game. You gave us a tough matchup.
You guys definitely did. Even an injury-plagued team, they definitely gave us a tough battle. But, hey, maybe the rivalry is being revived a bit in terms of a competitive matchup.
But, hey, come week 17, we'll see you in our home.
I believe that's Monday night.
I think you were correct.
Either way, yeah, we'll see you guys next year. But anyway, guys, man, we're going to get on out of here. Here we go, Steelers. We got the victory, 4-3. This is a hell of a Halloween for us Steelers fans, man. Let us know you guys' thoughts and feelings down in the comments below. Here we go, Steelers. We got the win. Let's fucking get it. Happy Halloween to all you folks. You guys stay safe. And let's enjoy this victory, man.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace! My voice is shot to hell.
Happy Halloween.